Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look at a very cool team here. We have the Mew on our team and we have the Mewtwo in the back. Of course, for the Retro Cup, we're gonna have to take a look at those retro legendaries, how they can perform in this cup, and I can tell you it was a lot of fun. I just built this Mewtwo and I also gave him my last two Elite Charge TMs. I definitely have to buy one when we have that again for the C-Day, which is tomorrow. We sadly won't have Elite Charge TMs, but a quick TM, we can farm on the surface, we can shield up this Night Slash, and you see my opponent has a Mage Gem in the back, and here you see, wait, the Shadow Ball is so nice. Bye bye, there is nothing you can do there. And we can see the beautiful Machamp coming in there, which just gets annihilated as well. I already recorded this video actually prior, but I wasn't really that happy with my audio, as I always sound really sick when I record in the morning. So here we are now, like 6-7 hours later, talking about it again. And so I know most of the gameplay as well. I did in total 30 matches with this team. It didn't went always perfectly fine, to be honest. Like, I think I kind of went neutral with it. I had some lag, to be honest, again against me, which also hurts me. I think in this game, actually, I don't know. I think it was this game. I have to see. We see the War Ring coming in. We can go for the Wild Charge here, but 2 Wild Charges should either get the shields or do some damage here. Does he still have a shield? He doesn't have a shield, so we do some nice damage there. And we can go for Licky Tongue, we can take this move, and we still have 1 shield plus Mewtwo, and we see the Trevenant. Yeah, we lose this game because of this. You see my health here. We can go for the shield, and you see my health after the shield, and we go down 2 Shadow Claws. He got like 1 Shadow Claw in after his chart move there, which lost me the game. Otherwise, I would have got 2 the Shadow Ball. Maybe I could have just went for the Psy Strike as well. But I definitely would have won this game if the game would have worked how it's supposed to be. But hey, it doesn't matter. Today we are gonna have the first day, by the way, of the international championships in Frankfurt, where I sadly can't take part in because of the COVID restriction. But yeah, I'm still gonna support it. They're gonna live stream it. I think they're most likely live streaming it still right now when you're watching this video, but I'm not sure. I hope that I leave the link for them in the description. Otherwise, just check out on Twitch the Pokemon Go channel. They're gonna live stream most of the matches, and I would recommend you to just support them there. This is the first time Pokemon Go PvP gets showcased in general. Also, we have like the best showcasters anyway on there for them, like in general in the history. So like, I think we should really support them in the beginning there. I kind of want to see if we can get a higher view number on Twitch for Pokemon Go PvP than for the main series BGC, because that would be hilarious. And yeah, like there's one thing, like right now on Friday and on Saturday, there's gonna be a thing. So if you have some free time, maybe try watch and support. We have like Zionic, Speediest Chief, Turo Butters, and Caleb Peng as a commentators there, which is really amazing. And I'm just hyped for this. I'm super sad that I cannot be there, but like I wish I would be there, and I try to support them by this way. So like, make sure turn on Twitch and support the people who are battling there. Otherwise, we see on my moveset here, we have Flame Charge on the Mew. I think you already saw like one time where I used it. I would not recommend you to use Surf anymore on Mew. I think the meta changed that much that you don't really want to have Surf anymore. I think Flame Charge is so much better on this thing. There are several reasons for this. First, we have the Walrein plus the Trevenant meta right now. And of course, Surf doesn't help you for this, for neither of them, while the Flame Charge is going to be able to basically destroy those, what's it called, those Trevenants. You can go for one Flame Charge. If they let it go, you can farm down with 1 shield, and you're kind of good to go. And Mew is actually still such a good Pokemon. Like, people underestimate this little small thing, but it's like such a good Pokemon. I can highly recommend it to you. And I think Flame Charge is so much better than what we have before with a Surf at this point of time. I already like Flame Charge prior. Also, like for the rest of the meta, you see a lot of times nowadays Venusaur again, kind of got more common. Flame Charge, way better. Like Surf and Wild Charge, it would both of them resist. Then you see the Reggie's still more common, which means also that Bastion is less common, and for Bastion you would have want the Surf, for Reggie Steel you want the Flame Charge, so definitely I think Mew needs Flame Charge nowadays on this moveset. Here we see the Warrain. We can go for some nice wild charges here. We can get either 2 shields or win a switch advantage back. What does he decide to do? We get both shields, and you know, we have our nice friend Mewtwo in the back. This can only be good, right? We go for the Power Whip, and my opponent caught the move on the Trevenant, and this is kind of annoying as we can go for the Side Strike immediately, but as Mewtwo is a very squishy boy, this thing sadly is not able to get to another move, and my opponent has too much energy that I am just gonna let it go. Let him KO me as there was no way we can win this. Nice catch by my opponent. If they didn't catch there, I definitely would have won this game, but yeah. We have the Munchlax here. This team has some problems against opposing Lick users, to be honest. Like, it's definitely not completely well balanced. You can use a Warrain in the lead here. I didn't want to use it here for the main reason that I didn't really want to have another squishy-ish Pokemon. I really want to have like a tank in the lead where I don't have to use my shields on, because I already have my Mewtwo in the back where I need all my shields on. So yeah, this was basically my main thought process behind this, but you can definitely, if you don't have the Lickitung, if you have, for whatever reason, a double legacy Shadow Mewtwo lying around, you can also run the Warrain in the lead. This is definitely possible and definitely a good option to play instead of the Lickitung. And here we see this nice Frostless, of course, a Ghost type, and a Ghost type meets a Ghost type. A charge move here, and it's gone. And we see the Toxicroak, and we shield. And it's gone. So yeah, like Mewtwo had some really cool sweeps. I really like, yeah, it doesn't make sense to build it. It cost me 130 rare candy, I think, because I had no of them anymore, like no normal Mewtwo candy. It cost me 2 Elite TMs. It cost me still a ton of Stardust because the second charge move cost 120k. But for me, stuff like this, if I like sweep opponents with the Shadow Mewtwo, it's just worth it. Like, I'm sorry, like I have most of the meta Pokemon. I just love to have fun with the game. Like, for me, it's not about like always being completely competitive. You see, like, usually always in the beginning of a new cup, also even like in this interlude season where it doesn't really matter, you see like the best teams, or like in general, like very good team that really works perfectly fine, that will get you to legend or whatever you want to achieve. But for me personally, at least at the current time, I hope they change a lot around the reward structure and the general structure for PvP for the next season. I just hope, like, of course I'm not partnered, I don't know. I wish they would do something, but like, I really hope that there's gonna be another challenge, because for me, like, if I wanted to, I would be able most likely to hit legend after 3.5 weeks, like the first few people that do that, because I just would have to run like the same meta stuff where I know that I'm comfortable using it with, where I know like all the things that I need to do with the team, and I would be easily able to hit it. It's like one of the first, I don't know, 10-20 player in the world. I definitely would be able to do this if I wanted to. But I'm playing, of course, a different team every day, Spice, and for me this is way more worth it, to be honest. It's just not worth it for me to try hard like too much in this game right now. I will try hard though if like regional differences gonna be fixed, if the game in general works as it's intended to be. I would definitely try to make like a series to like rank 1 in the world again. That would be funny. But yeah, right now, like, I'm not really interested in this. Here we see our Trevenant against the Lickitung. Of course, we can just shield and farm down. You see me here not attacking. This is not lag. This is me being an idiot. Just wanting that my Mewtwo one-shots this thing with a Shadow Ball. That's all. Of course, I could just, like, throw the move there and win. But it's way more fun if we go for the Mewtwo, go for the Shadow Ball while my opponent, like, KOs my Lick user. Like, I don't care. Like, I could just shield there and won the game super easily. But, yeah. Yeah, I kind of make a mistake, to be honest, in this game. But also, this team has no answer whatsoever against Pidgeot. If you think you get to 2 moves against Pidgeot with your Mewtwo, no, you don't. Like, you get farmed down after 5 gusts, so it's just insane. you cannot really play Mewtwo against like those moves that do some crazy amount of damage. I mean, Gust is like one of the strongest, hardest hitting moves in the game. It's Confusion Clone. Of course, Confusion would be resisted, but like this, it's not really the best thing. We see a Mew on our opponent's part, which I really like. Someone who also has like a little bit more a sense for spiciness here. And of course, like Mew is not as spicy as a Shadow Mewtwo, but still, like I think it's a cool Pokemon to see. And we see the Kaiwei coming in. I thought maybe I should shield here, to be honest. And I don't know, maybe I would have won this if I shielded here, because I have like still like only a little bit health left. I think I would have still got to another move, and I don't know if they would get to another move or farm me down in time. But we just gonna get farmed down by Shadow Claw like this, and this was not the smartest move, I guess. I think I would have been able to win this game, but I played it a little bit differently, but it is fine. We see an Altaria in the lead. Of course, also not the best Pokemon to deal with. Like everything is neutral basically. This thing is just a very bulky Pokemon with a very good quick move and very good charge moves. So yeah, in general, this thing gonna be annoying. So we just go for 2 body slams and we can swap into our Mew. Catching the move here, gonna be the Sky Tag, and we see my opponent going into a Talonflame. And we have the Wild Charge for this, and we should be able to get 2 shields from my opponent here with the Wild Charge, KOing this thing. Or do we get the shield? We are getting the second shield, so my opponent is 2 shields down. I still have 2 shields. I have a Shadow Mewtwo. Can we do it? Look at the damage that the Talonflame did there, it's insane. But we've overfarmed, they go into the Altaria, we farm down, they go into the Talonflame, we're super low on HP, but we have 2 moves stored. And does one side strike KO? What was this Pokemon? It was a Shadow Aerodactyl, and it goes down. Mewtwo just sweeps through the entire team there. Medicham lead, we count to, I think 8, is it? Yeah, I think it's 8. For the Psychic Catch here on the Mew, worked perfectly. We get the debuff. What you want you more? Like, I think it's 10% there. I think 10% debuff there. And they have their own Lickitung, and I can go for my Body Slam. There should be nothing really I'm scared of from this Lickitung, like Body Slam, Power Whip, or fine. They go for the Hyper Beam. And yeah, like I was kind of surprised about this. We can go for the Power Whip, but I am happy that we have it in the video, as I'm just gonna give him the credit for running Hyper Beam there. I just quit out against this thing we always lose in 2-shots against something with a hard hitting fast move, and Bibarel has Water Gun, which does a lot of damage. So yeah, we had to basically you really want to get a shield from your opponent with this team in general before. Like you don't really want to have the 2-shield scenario. For Mewtwo, what you really want is you having 1 shield left, your opponent having no shields left. Doesn't matter how many Pokemon your opponent has, as long as you still have 1 shield left and they don't, Mewtwo basically sweeps through everything. We got the shield here already back from the Politoed, and we also have some energy still stored. We see the Talonflame coming in. They're gonna try to farm me all the way down, which most likely gonna work. They're gonna shield this anyway up. We have some lag here, but it's fine, and we're gonna see that my opponent here now goes for the Flame Charge, KOs me, and we still have our Mewtwo left, and we can farm all the way down with the Psycho Cut. And let's see what he has in the back. Agilison, can we one-shot this thing with a Shadow Ball? We are gonna be able to do this, and we can farm on this Talonflame. Good game to my opponent. Next up, we're gonna have Mew against us. Mew in the lead again, very cool. We see the Lapras coming in there. Against Lapras, of course, they have to be a little bit scared of our Power Whip, as Power Whip is going to be super effective, but we can go for the Body Slams here. We should get a shield from my opponent, and we still survive another move. And I don't really think that I really need a lot of health on my thingy, because like the Mew won't be able to farm me down anyway. We can go for the Power Whip, KOing this, we go into our own Mew, and at this point, we're just gonna farm him down, and let's see what he has in the bag. It's gonna be the Frostless, and does he expect me to have Flame Charge? He does not. I can farm all the way down. We can shield here. We get the shield back from my opponent anyway, as we can farm this thing down. And my opponent will not be able to farm me down in time here right now. So we can just go for the Wild Charge here, KOing this thing. And this is gonna be it for this battle. Next up, we're gonna have Lickitung against Cresselia. Cresselia in the lead, not good for me, but we see the Greedent coming in. We don't have anything for Greedent. And if you remember, Cresselia plus Greedent, what could be in the bag? Maybe a cast form? Maybe the first team I showcased for this cup? Spoiler alert, yep, it's gonna be the first team there. It's also someone who sent me a comment afterwards, which I really appreciate. The thing is, I see all the comments on YouTube, like I don't always answer whatever, because like otherwise I will have like next to no time a day, because I get a lot of comments, but I read them all. Like I read everything like this. It's also better if you battle me and you like want to say good game or whatever, do it on a video. That helps me way more out, because it's like good for the YouTube algorithm, whatever. But it also is way easier for me to see. Like, don't DM me on Twitter or anything like this. Usually I don't answer DMs on Twitter unless it's very, very important, because it's like very awkward to have like then 20,000 DMs in your Twitter. But yeah, here we sadly will not be able to win this, as my opponent gonna have a Moose Dot or Ari. They go now into the Gradient. We can farm up extra, we catch the move, we need to get to 100 energy, and I think I made the mistake there by catching the move, to be honest. If I didn't catch the move and count the move later on, I could have farmed up way more, and I think I would have been able to do more with that. But like this, Cresselia won't go down for one Shadow Ball, but it is fine. That's gonna be it for this video. Thanks all for watching. See you next video. Have a great rest of your day. Remember to tune in into the live stream for Pokemon Go PvP in Frankfurt, and see you then, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.